everyone. This is Ronan Dave. I am with a fellow Matsuri enthusiast.
Hi everyone. My name is Christopher Glenn. Good to meet you.
And what's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Chris and Uncensored Japan.
Alright, then.
Feel free to check it out.
What are we here for today?
We're here to celebrate the legacy and spirit of the Shinsengumi.
So, murder and mayhem.
In a way, or loyalty unto the end.
Yes, to the bitter, bloody end. Shinsengumi, for those who don't know, was a police force for the Shogun in Kyoto in the 1860s. Roughly started about 1863, and they did their job very well.
Yes.
Too well, some would say. There was a lot of, Kyoto at that time was a lot of anarchy, a lot of murders, assassinations.
Totally.
Yeah, and the Shinsengumi were employed by the Shogunate government to keep the peace, so to say, and they did so with their swords.
Yep, they were pretty ruthless enforcers.
Yeah.
But probably in modern times we're beginning to appreciate their legacy more.
Mm-hmm.
They actually...
Well, for a long time they were the bad guys because when the Meiji Restoration happened, Shinsengumi were seen as one of the major obstacles to that restoration, and so they were vilified for quite some time. I think it was after World War II the opinion started to change.
Yeah, they got the blame for quite some time for the assassination of Sakamoto Ryoma.
Yes.
When it was actually a splinter group called Roshigumi, which most likely carried out that assassination. And Kondo Isami was the one who literally copped it for Sakamoto Ryoma. But we're here today to honor Shinsengumi's legacy.
Yes.
See what we can learn from them.
And this is the hometown of one of their leaders, or their last leader, Hijikata Toshizo. He once boasted that one of his swords became corroded from the overexposure to human blood. Yeah.
I wasn't aware of this.
Yes.
Anecdote, but
well, like I said, like he was involved in a lot of sword killings, and also, of course, of their own members. He was responsible for coming up with a code that was so strict. Any violation was immediate seppuku, ritual suicide.
Yes, there was a complete order for it to happen. There was a breaking of any of the rules, but it's kind of ironic considering many of the Shinsengumi were themselves not samurai.
Yeah. But they wanted to be samurai, and so they went to such a great length, even more than most samurai would have done.
Exactly.
I feel, yeah. That's the irony. Yeah.
Beyond that.
Yeah. But what about the festival? What did you think of the festival?
It was my first time to see it, actually, but
Second time for me.
I'm glad I made the trip up to here, and I'm almost certainly going to try to make a return trip in the future.
Yeah, shame about the rain. It ended up cutting the parade short this year.
yeah, kind of put a damper on things. Made everything a bit chilly, but it was.
Still, they gave it their best effort to keep it going as much as they could.
It was good to see, well, Hijikata Toshizo appearing, and they have a competition to select a different Hijikata Toshizo every year. So apparently, Hijikata Toshizo can be anyone, male or female. It doesn't have to be a gender-specific role. So that was an interesting point which I noticed in this festival.
Toshiko, I guess.
Toshiko.
And what's fun, at the end of the parade, they would bring out like members of the imperial army with their musketry to fire upon the Shinsengumi at different groups. That was kind of funny.
Pretty cool to witness nonetheless.
Yes.
And,
but before the parade, there was a lot of chanbara and, I guess you'd say, sword dance.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun, especially like seeing Hijikata Toshizo, again, the man who said that his swords rusted from all the blood that he had shed, dancing away. That was my surreal moment at the festival. That was. But anyway, despite the rain, I'm glad I came to the festival. It was always fun. Hope to make it out here again.
And yeah, it was great to run into a fellow YouTuber here. And he's hoping it'll happen on a more regular basis into the future.
The other thing is I just liked everyone's fun that they were having. The entertainment, like everyone was like just shouting back and forth at the performers and all that. It was very. It didn't feel like so separated, the performers and the audience.
Certainly very interactive.
Yeah. So despite the rain, their spirits were very high, and so that made it all worth it. Anyway, if you happen to find yourself in Tokyo in mid-May, I highly recommend you come to this festival if you can. This is Ronin Dave. See you.